It is important to me that like we walk the walk.
At this plus-size boutique in Brooklyn, known for its trendy, sustainable fashion, the wages offered to workers are as important as the wardrobe curated for clients. The owner says it's a vital way to level the playing field.
If we can start from a place of transparency, we can start to eliminate some of the hurdles that exist for so many people.
One Queens bar owner agrees.
Yeah, I think this law is fantastic for eliminating wage discrimination overall. Everyone should know the type of job that you're applying for and understanding whether the minimum or maximum is for any opportunity.
The owner of this Manhattan Chinese staple on the Upper East Side says while the law hasn't impacted his own business or staff, the law could have an unintended consequence.
If the employee have to offer a higher salary, they might consider to hire less people because every employee in the city has their own balances to work with.
The wage transparency law passed in New York City in November. It came after a 6-month delay due to initial pushback from some members of the local business community.
Certainly the business lobby, as I understand it, has not been fully in favor of wage transparency requirements as they're dictated by governments.
According to the New York City Commission on Human Rights, the mandate requires New York City employers with 4 or more employees to post a good faith salary range for every job, promotion, and transfer opportunity they advertise. Colorado was the first to adopt such a law in 2019. Connecticut, Maryland, and Nevada have enacted similar legislation. While at the start of 2023, pay transparency laws are set to take effect in California, Rhode Island, and Washington state. But just how transparent are NYC job postings? Already there have been multiple reports of some businesses posting wild salary ranges online, some in excess of $100,000, leaving some candidates more confused than clear about pay scales.
An employer may well just be trying to figure out who is the ideal candidate for this job, and they may not have a high degree of confidence about, whether they need someone who's more senior that requires more pay, may have more training, or someone who's more junior might be able to get by with that.
So far, just 60% of job listings in New York City have employer-provided salary ranges, up slightly from 46% at the start of November. That's according to job search site Glassdoor. Still, one employee advocate says it's a start.
I think there's going to be companies who try to skirt it and maybe aren't as honest as they should be. But if everybody's on the up and up and they're really, trying to stay true to the letter of the law, it cannot hurt.
Head bartender at Rome Sporting Club is hopeful for what the law could do for young women like her.
I think it'll help them in a way. I remember looking for jobs as a little girl myself, and I didn't know what I was going to make. You just expect minimum wage everywhere you go. But now I feel like they have a potential of seeing what they're capable of making.
Karina Mitchell, CGTN, New York.